Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Step Up to Rise Up. This is the place to be to get tips and resources and help to truly live the life you were created for, that higher calling that you are meant to have. And today I want to talk a little bit more about belief in self. You have heard me say, I need to stop the train here just a moment. I'm Linda Nelson, your host, and I'm a belief mindset coach, and I'm passionate about helping you get the life you deserve. And it truly does all begin with a strong belief in yourself. You've heard me talk before of the importance of taking just baby steps out of your comfort zone and get into the courageous zone. Because the comfort zone is where you rely on you alone, and you stay safe there, but you don't grow there. When you take just a few steps out of your comfort zone, you enter what I call the courageous zone or the God zone, because that is where you need to rely on God to take you in the direction of your dreams. And many of you know and have experienced this, I'm sure. God loves us right where we are, but He loves us enough to want even more for us. And so He is constantly calling us higher. And so that's why I preach all these techniques about silence and journaling, because it's in that silence and in that reflection that you drown out the noise of the world and truly hear what He has to say to you. So today I want to talk to you about 10 ways that you can increase that belief in yourself, because belief in yourself is critical for achieving success in all aspects of your life. And so many of these you've heard before, but they're going to be all in one place for you today. So number one, and we've talked about this before, certainly, and that is you want to set achievable goals. And I even talk about setting intentions rather than goals, because so many people have negative connotations. I know I did about the word goals, because I had set goals and not achieved them so many times. I set them for other people, they weren't mine. And so I began using the word intention and lived my life through intention versus goal. But you know my belief in baby steps. We want to start by setting small goals that are very achievable, because we're training our brain that when you tell yourself something, you're full of integrity and that you do what you set out to do. And your brain starts believing that you can accomplish things because you're providing it a history or evidence that you can. And then having those achievable intentions or goals every day helps you build confidence in your abilities. You start believing in yourself again. And that's a critical piece of believing in yourself. So that's number one, set achievable goals. Now, in addition to setting those and achieving those, you have to celebrate the heck out of yourself. It's important to have people in your life that can celebrate you and your wins to keep you going. Because when we celebrate those successes, no matter how small they are, and in fact, small wins are actually the ones that move us forward, that shift our perspective the most. It creates confidence and it creates momentum. So, number one, set achievable, small, doable goals or intentions every day. And number two, when you do it, as soon as you do it, pause and celebrate that win. And it doesn't have to be big. You just have to pause, stop, and say, that was good. I just achieved something I set out to do. So it could be reading a chapter in a book, or spending some time on your deck, or having an extra cup of coffee. Whatever those things are that tell yourself that you're celebrating you. So that's number 2. Number 3, you want to surround yourself with people who are positive. I think you would all agree that this world right now is full of negativity and divisiveness and anger and grievances. It's just full of it, and it's hard to escape it. And it can get us to be down on ourselves. But if we celebrate and we surround ourselves with a community of positive people who are out doing those things that you want to do too, it can be very encouraging for you to keep going. You realize that you're not alone, and that helps build confidence too, that there are other people going through the same struggles, the same challenges that you are. So number 3, surround yourself with positivity, and that includes people, that includes content you consume, conversations you have, all of those things. It's all about feeding your mind with a good mindset. That's so critical to believing in yourself. Number 4, learn from failures. I know I was always taught that failing was just a horrible thing and you didn't want to do it. I think women maybe were taught that even more than men. And because women tend to have a negative view of failure, they often let failure stop them. And what you really need to do is develop a growth mindset around failure and look at failure as nothing more than learning what works and what doesn't work as you move forward trying new things. So failure doesn't have to be negative. Failure can be positive, and it's opportunities for you to learn and grow, and that will help you build resistance and self-belief. When you push through that fear and do it anyway, when you risk the chance that you might not succeed, but you will learn something in the process, it will make a huge difference on your belief in yourself. So number 4 is learn from failure and view failure as a positive. Number 5, focus on your strengths. It's important that you identify what your strengths are and then learn to embrace them. We are not created like anyone else. We are unique with our own set of skills, abilities, talents, and strengths. And it's important that we identify them and embrace them. And again, that helps build confidence because you embrace the uniqueness that is you. So that is number 5, focus on your strengths. Number 6, practice self-care. Taking care of yourself on a physical level as well as a mental well-being overall by eating well and exercising and feeding your mind with positives, enjoying activities that bring you joy and relaxation are all important to fostering that belief in yourself. When we know and are assured by the fact that we can take care of ourselves and give us what we need when we need it, that creates a great deal of belief in yourself. So number 6, practice self-care. Number 7, embrace challenges. We need to shift our perspective and embrace the challenges that come up in our life as opportunities to grow and learn. And when you do that, when you change your perspective on challenges, that they're not hard or that you somehow can't do them, you build that belief in yourself and that resilience. That's so important when we face them, because we will. It's inevitable. So that's number 7, embrace challenges. Number 8, this is really important for developing belief in yourself, and that is learn new skills. Learning new skills and knowledge can build your confidence in your abilities and improve your self-esteem. We feel good about ourselves when we learn something new that we haven't done before. And it creates that belief in ourselves that we can do new things. We can do hard things. We just need to believe in ourselves. So number 8 is learn new skills. And retirement is the perfect time to try things out that you've always wanted to do, because now you can focus more on yourself than all the other needs in your household. Number 9, and this is an important one, challenge self-negative talk. We're talking to ourselves all day long, and it's important to stop and observe what we're saying to ourselves. I know that there have been times in my life where I said things to myself that I never would say to another human being. And so why is it okay to do that to ourselves? So you have to be aware. That's the first step. You have to catch yourself. You have to observe what it is you're thinking. And that's why journaling is so important, because you can, in effect, see your thoughts on paper. And so then you can challenge those thoughts. You can replace those thoughts with things that are more positive. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the power of affirmations, specifically I am statements. We're going to talk about that more next week. But that helps you by speaking positively to yourself as your best friend, because you really are. You are the one that takes care of you. You build that positive self-image and belief in yourself. So number 9 is challenge yourself whenever you hear or observe that negative self-talk. And lastly, number 10 is you need to take action. All the listening to the podcast and all the reading of good books, all the things that you do to feed your mind and your body with good things will only take you so far. You have to get into action. You have to train your brain that you are a woman of your word and that you're taking steps, even though small, every single day to the life that you want, the dreams that you have in your heart, the calling that God has placed on your heart. So taking action, and it's best to take inspired action versus required action. But you will feel so good about yourself just with getting into action, and that will reinforce the belief that you're creating in yourself. So I hope that's helpful for you. You don't have to try these all at one time, but certainly keep moving forward and improve that belief in yourself every single day. Bye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and know that I believe in you. You can borrow my belief until you can believe in yourself. Have a wonderful day, everyone.